is the distance of a point from a line. Okay, the distance of a point from a line. So let us say I have been given a line whose equation is, I'll just take a some random line, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Okay, and there is a point given to me, let's say alpha comma beta. I want to find the distance of this point from this line. Now the meaning of distance is automatically perpendicular distance, even though the word perpendicular need not be given to you explicitly. So if I say what is my distance from the wall in front of me, means the perpendicular distance, right? It cannot be any oblique or slant distance. Okay, unless until I mention a direction along which you have to measure that distance. Okay, so when I just say distance, means perpendicular distance. So what is the perpendicular distance of P from this given line? So what I'll do here is, okay, I will make use of area of a triangle to get this expression. So let's say I want to find D. So what is my D is the question. Okay, this is what we are trying to figure out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to create a triangle using P and these 2 points A and B. A and B are the points where the given line meets the coordinate axes. Okay, so if I asked you what is the coordinate of A, what would your answer be? Can somebody give me the coordinate of A? And can somebody give me the coordinate of B? What will be the coordinate of A? Just write A in the chat box and mention the coordinate of A. Something 0, something comma 0. Yes, right. So minus C by A comma 0 and 0 comma minus C by B. Absolutely correct. Good. Now, if I say what is the area of the triangle ABP? What is the area of the triangle ABP? We all know shoelace formula. We also know our class 10th formula to get the area of any triangle. So what is the area of a triangle? Area of the triangle is half mod x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. This is the formula which you have been studying since class 10th. Okay, you could use shoelace formula, you could use your tic-tac-toe formula, staircase formula. Now here, let's call this as your x1 y1. This is your x1 y1. Okay, I'm writing small x1 y1 here. This is your x2 y2. Okay, and this is your like x3 y3. Okay, so if you implement this formula, it will be half mod x1 is alpha, y2 minus y3. y2 minus y3 will give you minus c by b minus 0. Okay, plus x2. x2 is anyway 0, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Just write as 0. Then the last term was x3 y1 minus y2. So x3 is minus c by a. x3 is minus c by a. So let me just undo this plus sign and write a minus c by a. Okay, y1 minus y2. y1 minus y2 will be beta plus c by b. Beta plus c by b. Okay, let's simplify this. So it will be half minus alpha c by b minus beta c by a minus c square by ab. Okay, let's do one thing. Since you are dealing with mod, minus sign has no meaning inside a mod, right? So you may remove this and make it all positive. Okay, it's not going to affect your working out. So basically you are negating the negative, complete negative sign inside. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a c out of this because I can see c all in all the terms. So let me pull out that c. So it comes out as a mod c. Okay, and in the other terms that we have left with, sorry, there would be a over here, my bad. Okay, let us take an LCM of AB. let us take an LCM of AB. So LCM of AB will give me A alpha, B beta plus C. Okay. Let me do one more step. Let me just bring out AB also outside the mod. So let me bring it out like this. Okay. So this gives you the area of the triangle ABP. Area of the triangle ABP. Okay. Now, area of the triangle ABP could also be found out by the use of half base into height formula. Correct. So half base is your AB length. Okay. Into height is the distance D that we actually need. Now we all know the coordinates of A and B. So AB length would be, if I'm wrong, correct me. It will be C by A the whole square and C by B the whole square. Okay. Into D. Correct. Let me just simplify this result also. Since C square will come out from both the terms, it will come out as a mod C. And within this, I'll have 1 by A square, 1 by B square into D. Let's take an LCM inside over here. Okay, so I'll take an LCM of A square, B square, and this will be A square plus B square. Remember this A square, B square, when it comes out of the under root, it will come out again as a mod AB. Okay. Now what I'm claiming is that these two formulae are actually the same things because both of them are representatives of the area of the triangle. So when I compare it, I get half mod C mod AB under root of A square plus B square into D with half, what was this term? Half mod C mod AB mod A alpha B beta plus C, right? This is what I had, correct? Yeah, this is what I had, okay? And start finding D from here. You would realize half goes off, mod C, mod C, mod AB, mod AB. So your D can be easily be found out by use of this formula. So this will give you your D. So this formula is basically a very, very important one. I would like you to note this down somewhere. We'll be using this heavily, okay, to solve our questions related to distance of a point from a line. Is it clear? Okay. So with this, I'll take a small break. Okay. On the other side of the break, we'll talk about more important concepts. Do you have any questions? Anybody has any questions? Can you repeat the last point? Yes, sure. I can repeat the last point. Last point I said, Solaj, was this is the equation. This is the expression for area of this triangle ABP, as you can see. Okay. And this was also the expression, unnecessarily, let me not write root over here. So this expression is also the area of the triangle ABP. So both the areas I have equated and I have cancelled out the unnecessary terms and I found out my D from here. So D is going to be this expression. Okay, let me give you a simple example just to illustrate this before going on for a break. So let's say I have a line, let's say 3x minus 4y plus 1 equal to 0. And I want to find out the distance of a point 2, 3. Okay, from this line. Okay, so what does this formula say? This formula says that you have to do mod of A alpha B beta plus C. Means you have to put this point in place of x and y over here. So 3 into 2 minus 4 into 3 plus 1, and whatever comes out, take a mod of it by under root of A square plus B square. A square plus B square means 3 square minus 4 square, which is actually 5, isn't it? So your D value would be 6 minus 12 plus 1, which is actually going to be 5. Okay, correct? Divided by 5, that is 1 unit. So the distance of this point would be 1 unit from this. Okay, I'll quickly show this on GeoGebra also to you so that you are convinced that this formula is giving you the right results. So where is my GeoGebra? Yeah. Yeah. So my given line was 3x minus 4y plus 1 equal to 0. 3x minus 4y plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, as you can see, this is my line. And my point was 2 comma 3 if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so what is the distance of this point from this line? For that, I can use one of the features in GeoGebra. So basically, I can draw a perpendicular and I can figure out this length. I can figure out this length, this point B. As you can see, AB distance, I'll find it out from here, line segment AB. All of you see AB length is 1 unit. Look at here. Look at this point on the screen, everybody. Okay. AB length is 1 unit. That means this length is 1 unit. Okay. So that is how the formula actually is verified. Okay, so Shreyas has a question. What is alpha beta again? I couldn't catch up because, yeah, okay, sure. So alpha beta was basically the point whose distance is required. Okay, so alpha beta is some point and ax plus by plus c is a line and you need the distance. Okay, fine. So now the time is 6:20. So let us meet at 6:36. Okay, so let's take a break till 6:36. So 6:21 p.m. to 6:36 p.m. Enjoy your break, eat something. See you after the break. Okay, let's start with some problem solving on the concept of distance of a point from a line. So let's take some questions. Okay, let's start with this question. So this question says if P and P dash are the lengths of the perpendicular from the origin to the straight lines whose equations are given to you, find the value of 4p square plus p dash square. Of course, your answer will be in terms of A only. Okay. So once you're done, please put forth your response on the chat box. Yes, any response? This is a very important question that normally comes in school exams also. See, there's a line whose equation is x sec theta plus y cosec theta equal to A. And from the origin, the distance between this point, origin, and this given line is P. Okay. There's another line, let me draw it like this, whose equation is x cos theta minus y sin theta is equal to A cos 2 theta. And the distance of origin from the same from this line is going to be P dash. What are they asking us? They're asking us the value of 4P square plus P dash square. This is what they're asking. So the answer here will be in terms of A only. Correct, Aditya. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Anybody else? Anybody else who could solve this? Okay, simple. So your P would be mod of, now first of all you need to write your equations in the general form. So that let me bring the A to the left side. In the same way, let me bring A cos theta to the left side. Okay, so your perpendicular distance would be mod of minus A by under root of sec square theta plus cosec square theta. In other words, P will be mod A. Okay, this you can write it as under root of 1 by cos square theta plus 1 by sine square theta. Correct? So this will become mod A. Now, if you take the LCM over here, LCM will be sine square plus cos square, and sine theta cos theta would be your LCM, which will go on top as a mod term. Right? Remember, the LCM of the denominator would be sine square plus cos square. Sorry, sine square into cos square. My bad. Under root of it. So the moment there's an under root sign over a square root over a square, it will become as mod and it will go up. Okay. This is anyways 1. So it is going to be mod of sine theta cos theta. Okay. If I provide this with a 2, even this will become a 2. Let me just change it here also. Okay. That means 2p would be mod of a sine 2 theta. Now in my expression, I need 4p square. So when you square it, it gives you a square sine square 2 theta. Okay. Similarly, let us figure out what is p dash. P dash. So p dash would be mod of negative a cos 2 theta by under root of cos square theta plus sine square theta. Right? That's 1 anyways. So that's mod a cos 2 theta again. So p dash square would be a square cos square 2 theta. Okay. So can I say 4p square plus p dash square will be a square? You can take common sine square 2 theta cos square 2 theta. That has to be 1. Correct. So yes, Aditya, absolutely correct. Your answer would be a square. This will be your answer. Is it fine? Any question? Any concern? So do we have to keep mod even after removing the external negative sign? Yes. So let's say there was negative of negative 5 mod. Okay. So if let's say, now this was hidden, let's say this was in some expression. So if you remove this, will you write it as minus 5? No, correct. So unless until you are sure that the expression from where you have removed the external sign, that expression is completely positive, then only you will remove the mod. I externally put a 2 on both the sides because this was given to us as a p. So I multiplied with a 2 on both the sides. So I got a 2p. Okay. So Shreyas, I put a external 2 to both the sides of the equation. Okay. Let's take one more question. I think we had excuse me. Yeah. Let's take this question. Find the coordinates of a point on x plus y plus 3 equal to 0, whose distance from this line is root 5. So you need to tell the coordinates of a point which lies on x plus y plus 3 equal to 0, whose distance from this given line is root 5. Yes, anybody? Okay, Swaraj, very good. Anybody else? So, Swaraj, you think there are two such points? Okay, very good, Charan. Okay. Nobody else wants to contribute? Very good, Hariharan. See, if you draw the given scenario, one equation is y is equal to negative x, negative 3. Negative x, negative 3 means it would be a line like this. I'm just drawing a rough sketch of it. Something like this. Okay. And the other line is y is equal to negative x by 2 minus 1. So it would be somewhat like this. Okay. Let me draw with my tools. Somewhat like this. Okay. Now they're asking you which are the 2 points which will be at a distance of root 5 from it. So let's say there could be a point on this side. Okay. And there could be a point on this side. So absolutely correct. So Raj, it seems correct that there could be 2 points. Okay. Let's say I call this as P and I call this as a Q. Okay. Now, how do I solve this question? Now, here comes a very important methodology to solve this question. If you want to assume a point on x plus y plus 3 equal to 0, assume the point to be t, comma, minus 3 minus t. Okay. See, if you eliminate the t, you'll automatically end up getting this line. Okay. So if you take your x as t, y automatically becomes minus 3 minus t. So I'll say let the point be this. Now I should get 2 values of t from here as per my rough estimation. So the distance of this point from this line is root 5. So what I'll do is mod t minus plus 2y means minus 6 minus 2t. Okay, plus 2 by under root of 1 square plus 2 square. This should be root 5. Correct? Yes or no? Very good. Very good, Adrija, Shashwat. Aditya, just check your working. Okay. So I can say minus t minus 4. Minus t minus 4, you can write mod t plus 4 also. By root 5, root 5 will become a 5. So two possibilities will arise from here. Either t plus 4 is equal to 5. That means t could be 1. Or t plus 4 could be minus 5. That means t could be minus 9. Okay. So when t is 1, remember the other coordinate would be minus 4. So 1 point is this. Okay. And when t is minus 9, the other coordinate is 6. So other point is this point. So these are the 2 points which are your answer. Very good, Swaraj. Swaraj was the first person to get this right. Is this fine? Any concerns? Okay. With this, we move on